Meaning?
You clean their cages.
Okay.
Yeah, you refresh their hay. Refresh their hay. They like hay a lot, like I said. Dried ones. You refresh it, you clean their environment. Yeah. You trim their nails. Yeah, it's very, very important. Yeah, I do pedicure. Yeah. I do it. They don't like that when their nails overgrow and they want to hop. It hooks the cages, and so it causes pain. And rabbits, once they experience excessive pain, they can pass on.
So Elliot, I've successfully set up with my first 2 rabbits, right? In terms of maintenance, what are the positive or good practices I should endeavor to follow? Let's talk about the good ones first, the things I should do and do right.
Okay, so when you talk about maintenance, I think people think about just the cages. I mean, how to clean the cages, clean the environment and all of that, forgetting the core aspects, which is record keeping. It's also part of maintenance, how you can maintain your stocks. Because remember, you're trying to form a lineage. And so how do you maintain this proper genetical lineages? So your record keeping is very, very key in rabbitry. Because if any farmer wants to come and buy rabbit from you, you need to be able to tell the lineages you are giving to them. So that they can also go and keep up the same record or proper lineage. Then together we can have quality animals in the system. We don't have to mix up everything. Okay. So you can see that I have some tags on the cages.
Yeah, I noticed it has dates.
Exactly. So all of this information, when people come to buy rabbit from me, I give this information out. I advise them to keep it well. So the next time they're coming to purchase rabbit, they would have to provide that lineage information. So I know that what you came to pick from me, what I'm giving you now, does not relate to what you took away. Okay. So that's one aspect of it. Then you come to your budgets, your expenditures. All of those things are part of maintaining the farm. You need to know your inputs, your production, to know your inputs. Maybe let's just say feeding. You spend, let's say, 500 cedis on feeding 10 rabbits. At the end of the month, does your production tally with your cost, your input cost? Because what you are going to sell your rabbits at should be able to buy feed again to run the farm. That is also maintenance. Yeah. So I do all of these things. Yeah, I do all of these things. Yeah. So those are the things that I think you should do. So and you check their, I think your medications too. The coccidiosis. That's one of the commonest diseases in rabbits. Coccidiosis. Okay. And then I think sawhawks, brain cancer, and all of that. Yeah.
Did you say brain cancer?
Yeah. Those are some of the commonest one amongst them. Yeah. And then so the genetical lineages too. I think let me touch on that a bit. For the genetical lineages, the reason I said I should keep your information is that when you don't keep them, mating the same lineage can bring about genetical diseases on your farm. Okay. You have the malocclusion in the, we have the pododermatitis in the, there are lots that can come. Okay. You doing the wrong mating. So over time, you see that there will be that transference of this diseases. Just as in humans, you transfer them.
I mean, that is what is making me think it's
exactly. So I always tell people that I always use this scenario where I use asthma to explain that asthma can be acquired or it can be genetics. So if you acquire it, it means that it is through your own means that you acquired asthma. It's not genetics. So through your own means, the farmer, you can put some diseases in the inside your rabbits, which is not there because of your own mistakes. You know, you backslided a bit. You didn't check. You didn't keep proper information. So
at the heart of maintenance is record keeping.
Yeah, record keeping is
financial and then genetics.
Yes. Yes, you need to know what you are spending, what your expenditures are, your miscellaneous, what you gain at the end of the month, what you can do right, what you can change, all of that.
That's good.
It's part of maintenance.
That's good to know. So apart from this deep one, the general cleaning of cages and all of that, how often or what are the practices around that? What are the right things to do around that?
For cleaning, I do that every week. For cleaning, I do that every week because some people might consider the fact that they're animals and so they can live with their own stool and all of that beneath their cages, but you know, I tell people rabbits have emotions. They are very, very different from other animals. These rabbits, they have emotions. They communicate. There are lots of moods that they used to communicate. It's online. Yeah, viewers can Google that. In your research, you can, so that when you begin this, you know how to treat them. They are not like any other animals. It means sometimes when you don't treat them well and you take them for crossing, when a male mounts the female, she would bring out the semen in front of you. She can even splash it on you. That is a form of communication.
Wow.
The feeding is not going on well and you want to cross me again. The treat is not going on well, you want to cross me again. You get the same in humans. If you're married and you know, everything is not going well, you don't want to have babies. How can you be having babies when things are not good? So it's like that. So all of these things is part of the work.
Okay, so they need, at least once every week you do cleaning.
You clean their cages.
Okay.
Yeah, you refresh their hay. Refresh their hay. They like hay a lot, like I said. Dried ones. You refresh it, you clean their environment. Yeah, you trim their nails. Yeah, it's very, very important. Yeah, I do pedicure. Yeah. I do it. They don't like that when their nails overgrow and they want to hop. It hooks the cages, and so it causes pain. And rabbits, once they experience excessive pain, they can pass on. Yeah. So we trim their nails, especially the breeders, because they are going to be on the farm for a longer time.
Yeah.
Okay, I think after 2 years, when the cycle is down, you can do away with them. Okay. But until then, whenever you want to cross them, before you cross, you check all of those things. Is a nail too grown? You cut it. Do all of that before you take it. They like that. You would even realize that when you are cutting, doing it, they like it. You saw what I was doing when I was treating the sawhorse. See, they like it. So it's all part of maintenance.
Wow, that's good.
Maintaining and
What are some of the things that are a no-go in maintenance of the rabbits farm?
No-go area.
You shouldn't do at all.
Yeah, no-go area. I would say that when people visit your farm, you don't allow them to touch your animals. If the person is a farmer, you don't allow them to touch your animals because there are transferable diseases that they can bring on your farm. And then they can wipe away your stocks in just 40. There's the very dangerous one. Let me just mention that. Rabbits hemorrhagic virus. HRD. It can wipe all your stock in 48 hours. It's very dangerous. And so it's also part of maintenance. You should be alert. When they come, they don't touch your animals. So unless they want to buy, and make sure even if they want to buy, they look at it, the point one they want.
Then
or you have gloves for them. You can have, if you want them to touch, you have gloves. You saw me wearing there. Gloves or overall or something. Because this virus I mentioned is transferable through fur. They are fur. So once the farmer may pick up the fur on their farm without them knowing, once it drops here, that's it. So you can provide overall for them or gloves for them before they touch your animal. These are all part of maintenance.
Interesting.
Yes.
So are there specific safety words that when you're on the rabbit farm, as a farmer especially, you need to use?
Yourself?
Yeah. Are there any PPEs, any safety words?
Safety.
I saw you using the gloves.
Gloves, because sometimes some of the, like I said, some of the diseases are transferable. Not only the one I mentioned earlier, the rabbit hemorrhagic virus, not just that one. They have this thing that is called ear mites or ear canker. When you are treating that, I need to wear gloves. I need to wear gloves. So after treating that, I dispose of the glove, because if I have to use my bare hands, I may have to touch another animal that is not infected, and
you transfer
exactly.
to that.
So I need to use gloves to treat that animal. After that, I dispose of it.